This is To the Points with Jerry Azumah, and here are my top bets and preview for Super Bowl LX. All right, guys, the Seattle Seahawks face the New England Patriots. The Seahawks are favored by 4.5, and 45.5 is the point total for this contest. Okay, Super Bowl history has repeated itself 11 years later, and these teams are well balanced and evenly matched. Now, the Patriots come into this contest on a roll, winning 16 of their last 17. Now, mind you, this team was dead last in their division a season ago. Now, it's incredible the accomplishments that the Patriots have made in one season under Mike Vrabel. The Patriots are back, and they have a young rising star in Drake May that has this offense on top of the NFL for scoring points. Now, the Seahawks are hot, coming into the Super Bowl winners of 9 straight, dropping just one contest in their last 14. Now, they pride themselves on being explosive on offense, and defensively, they're number one in scoring defense. Now, head coach Mike Macdonald, in just his second season, has done a fantastic job putting this team in positions to be elite and possibly winning it all. Now, let's get right to the points. Quarterback Sam Darnold knows how to win a lot of football games. Last year, he was with the Vikings, and he won 14 games. He duplicated that win total, and now he is in the Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. With this play, he's made everyone a believer that he is a real one. In the NFC title game, Darnold completed 25 passes for 346 yards and 3 touchdowns. In back-to-back playoff games, Darnold has put up 31-plus points in each. He will have his work cut out for him against the Patriots defense that, honestly, they don't get enough credit. Now, the Patriots defensively, they've been legit holding opponents to under 17 points in 3 straight. Their passing defense held quarterbacks to under 195 yards in 10 straight, and they are the number one rush defense largely because of Milton Williams. He's very disruptive, and he plays on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now, if there is an area of vulnerability, I would have to say it's the Patriots secondary. The Seahawks have an explosive committee of wide receivers, and they can create some mismatch disruption with their overall speed and schemes. Now, on the flip, Drake May, the second youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl, has had a phenomenal season, and he was good for first in quarterback ratings. Now, the offense has been top tier in every statistical major category, but they have struggled a little bit in the playoffs. Chargers, Texans, Denver are some of the best defenses in the business. Now, even though the Pats won those games, the offense was considerably less productive. But May got the job done, and he is the first quarterback in history to win 3 games against a top 5 defense in a single playoff run. Now, May has taken 5 sacks in each of the playoff games, and this is an area of concern. Keep a close eye on the Patriots' offensive line versus the Seattle Seahawks' defensive line matchup. Now, the Seahawks' pass rush is very aggressive, and they play with discipline and control. They get after the quarterback by winning their one-on-one matchups, and they don't really blitz that much. D-end DeMarcus Lawrence is on top of his game right now, and he is very demanding at the line of scrimmage. Now, the Patriots must have an answer to slow him down. The back end of the Seattle Seahawks could be the strength of this defense, and their secondary is elite, holding wide receivers to the lowest rate in the NFL. Safety Nick Emenwari and cornerback Devin Witherspoon are top-notch and very skillful. Look for them to always be around the ball when it's in the air. Now, in my analysis, I noticed that they're vulnerable to athletic quarterbacks that can make plays with their feet. Drake May is a really good athlete, and he isn't afraid to dash down that football field. Now, with all that said, Patriots running back Ramondre Stevenson will get the rock, and the Patriots will stay patient with their run game. Stevenson has been very consistent this season, so I anticipate that this will continue during the Super Bowl. But the Seahawks, they are strong against the run. They hold backs to 3.5 yards per carry, good for first in the NFL. Put some change on Ramondre Stevenson going under 55 rushing yards. The Patriots have a very nice committee of productive wide receivers. Mac Hollis, he will see multiple targets, especially on runaway routes. Jason Booty, he leads the team in yards per catch and has emerged as May's favorite target. But tight end Hunter Henry, he may be in line for a very productive night. One area that the Seahawks aren't the best in is limiting tight ends. Put some change on Hunter Henry scoring an anytime touchdown. A key matchup is wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba versus Christian Gonzalez. These two are at the top of their game, and they match up extremely well, and this is exactly what we want to see in a Super Bowl. Smith and Jigba leads the NFL in yards receiving, and his target volume is in the double digits. Darnold will look for him often, and rightfully so, because this dude is productive when he gets the football. Now put some change on Jackson Smith and Jigba going over 98 receiving yards. Now the Seahawks tight end A.J. Barner, he has the second most receptions on the team. Look for him to test the Patriots linebackers and safeties. Put some change on A.J. Barner going over 26 receiving yards. Running back Kenneth Walker and the Seattle running attack have been clicking. It's really changed the dynamic of this offense. Walker's running style makes it hard to bring him down, and on top of that, he can make people miss. The game plan should be for him to get as many touches as possible to keep the Patriots defense honest. But the Patriots rush defense is no joke. They are number one in defending yards per carry. Even with this, I like Kenneth Walker going over 63.5 rushing yards. So put some change on that. Okay, in the end, the Pats are on the road, and they are perfect 9-0 away from Foxborough. Mike McDonald, he knows Levi Stadium very well, and he has never lost a game there as a head coach. Overall, it feels like the Patriots defense doesn't get enough credit, probably because of how elite the Seattle defense is. But they are sneaky good. The D-line will get after the quarterback in the pocket, and honestly, they just fly around, and good things happen when you have a team doing this. Now, the Seahawks beat the Rams twice, and they were the number one scoring offense in the NFL. They've been battle-tested, and they'll be ready to flex on the Patriots. But I must say, the Rams punched this elite Seahawks defense in the face in the title game, and the Patriots, they've taken notice. They gave up large amount of yards and points and made things very uncomfortable and difficult throughout. But the Seahawks are great at making critical plays in key moments. Now, the X factor is special teams. The Patriots have an all-pro back there in Marcus Jones. He took 2 back to the crib, and he is a legit house call and threat. And the Seahawks have Rashid Shaheed, and he has the capabilities to take it to the house too. Now, I anticipate a really fun and exciting Super Bowl. We have the number 2 scoring offense versus the number 1 scoring defense, and the number 3 scoring offense versus the number 4 scoring defense. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, here it is. I have the Seattle Seahawks covering the spread and winning Super Bowl LX. All right, guys, this has been To The Points with Jerry Azumah. Make sure to like and follow, and as always, thanks for listening.